Making sequences. Sequences are kind of like an editor's version of making a new paragraph when you're writing an essay. When you're editing and you have multiple layers of audio files and video files, things can get kind of messy. Sequences are a way for you to organize your project and further break it up into logical sections that will help you keep it organized and stop it from being too crowded. To make a sequence, go to your project library, click in it, and press Command N. This will make a new sequence and you can name it whatever you want. I recommend making a bin for these sequences so you don't confuse them with regular video files. The sequences will default to a certain aspect ratio, but if you drop your video files in there with that correct aspect ratio, you will have the option to change the sequence settings to match the video. Select it. If you want to view a sequence in the timeline, just double-click on the sequence in the project library. In Premiere Pro, sequences appear as their own individual timelines that you can toggle in the Timelines tabs. By using this process, I have made 3 sequences, Scene 1, 2, 3, and Master. Clicking on a sequence in your library will open the sequence in the timeline under a tab with the sequence's name. The cool thing about sequences is that you can edit them individually from each other. You see, it gets kind of messy with a sequence when you fiddle with clips and audio and they might start affecting each other by getting overlaid by one another or pushed forward or back. Sequences help negate that by keeping your scenes and their timelines separate. And then you can take all your separate sequences and put them into one big master timeline to put them all together. You see, the sequences appear as green segments with one video channel and one audio channel. And if you want to edit sequences individually, all you have to do is double click and you'll get back to the sequence. Hopefully you can use this to your advantage and keep your timelines organized. By making sequences, you're upgrading your organizational skills as an editor and making everything feel smoother and smarter. And that is what making sequences is all about.